This is Simon, which is a 2000 F-450, 196,000 miles. I'm sure you can hear the engine running. And we have some gauges on it. These are the gauges that came with the truck. Not really my favorite, but that's what I got. It's a transmission temper gauge, and then that's a exhaust back pressure gauge for when I run in the Banks brake. Like if you turn the brake on, it'll have a little bit of pressure at idle, and then if the faster you're going or the coming down a hill or whatever, it'll climb. The highest I've seen it is like 40 psi, I think. So it turns that off. Down there is a EGT gauge, and then this truck has a transfer flow system with a PHP chip there. So I have a little cheat sheet here for what my settings are. So right now we're in the 80p setting, and then some more, an F-650 dash, the manual kind. So there's some gauges down there for the airbags. So the red needle is the air tank pressure, the yellow needle is the pressure in the suspension, and then to the left, the black is for the air hitch. There's some controls that work it. And there's a switch for the Banks for the exhaust brake. It turns that on if we want it. And then little air horn there. So we're in gear. Doesn't idle as smooth as my pickup, but pretty smooth, I guess. Not really shaking too much. If you zoom in, you kind of see it's bouncing around a little there. But got my foot on the brake right now. It's in reverse. I also have a voltmeter down there, so I like to have that. Just it kind of helps me keep an eye on things, especially in the winter when the glow plugs are working. And then there's some more gauges up here. Boost is there, and it says transmission temp there, but I'm actually using it for engine coolant temp. And then that one says transmission line pressure, which right now is actually not hooked up. So that's going to be where that location over there on the right is probably going to be where I put the Aeroforce scan gauge, or I might switch things around a little bit there. So that's kind of the setup we got here in the 450.